Of you, you're watching Times Now. Thanks for joining us. As India is celebrating Diwali, the festival of lights, we keep you enlightened with the latest developments. So this Diwali, get ready. As they say, taiyar hokar aiye. Let's start with our top focus this hour. Despite rains, the AQI in the national capital has marginally improved and is still very much in the poor category. Delhi was gasping for air after a week of suffocating pollution with levels of harmful particles up to 100 times the World Health Organization's safe limit. To reduce pollution in Delhi and to ensure adherence to anti-pollution measures, the Delhi police inspected trucks carrying non-essential goods. Delhi government has also deployed a Parali flying squad in Delhi to check farm fires. The measure comes after SC pulled up the government on this. The Supreme Court came down heavily on the AAP government in the national capital, asking, why do things move only after the top court intervenes? The top court observed that the odd-even scheme would have minimal impact and asserted that farm fires have to be stopped.
ऐसे में बारिश होने के बाद से वो डिस्पर्स हुआ है और कल हवा भी चली है। उसका परिणाम ये है कि जो 450 तक प्रदूषण का स्तर था वो अब घट करके आज सुबह 225 है। यानी अगर हम देखें तो 50% जो है वो प्रदूषण का स्तर अभी जो दिल्ली में बढ़ा था वो कम हो गया है। लेकिन अभी जो स्थिति है कि इस बारिश का कितने दिनों तक इम्पैक्ट रहेगा, अभी ये कहना थोड़ा जल्दबाजी होगा।
The politics over this continues with the BJP and even opposition parties gunning for the Aam Aadmi Party government.
इसके ऊपर एक ठोस रणनीति बनाने की जरूरत है, क्योंकि ये बात सही है कि हर साल अक्टूबर और नवंबर के महीने में सिर्फ दिल्ली का वातावरण ही नहीं खराब होता, पंजाब का भी वातावरण खराब होता है। आज चंडीगढ़ में भी AQI बहुत ज्यादा है, तो इसलिए किसी के पास ये अख्तियार नहीं होने चाहिए कि या किसी को ये इजाजत नहीं दी जानी चाहिए कि अपने 4 पैसे बचाने के लिए वो वातावरण को और प्रदूषित करें और लोगों की जो सेहत है उसको खराब करें।
लगभग 1700 करोड़ रुपया पंजाब को पराली जलाने से रोकने के लिए दिया जा चुका है, लेकिन दुर्भाग्य है कि आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार चाहे पंजाब में है चाहे दिल्ली में है, उन्हें पोल्यूशन रोकने में कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है। केवल सत्ता लिप्सा और झूठी फोटोबाजी के कारण आज सभी जगह पर स्कीम्स फेल हो रही है।
Amid this respite, the Delhi government has deferred the implementation of the odd-even scheme from November 13. The AAP government will now review the situation after Diwali and then take a call.
Well, the change in weather in the national capital because of the light rainfall and the flow of wind, it has brought much relief to the people here in the national capital from the air pollution. Today morning, the AQI level has been recorded over 300, but there has been improvement as far as the visibility is concerned. And on the other hand, the central government, the BJP government, is blaming the state government for its negligence. They are saying that the state government has been very inactive in dealing with the pollution problem here in the national capital, and they are playing with the lives of infants, children, young people and elderly men because of the continuous increase in the AQI level, which has reached into the severe category. There were serious health issues concern that was raising here in the national capital, but because of the rain and wind, the AQI level has dipped, and the state government is also focusing on artificial rain by forming cloud seeding, and they would be trying it on November 20. And as far as the odd and even rationing scheme is concerned, the state government says that the scheme has been postponed, and after Diwali there would be a review meeting, and on that review meeting it will be decided whether the odd and even rationing scheme would be implemented here in the national capital or not.
Let's open this up quickly. Charu Pragya, a spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Sanjeev Kaushik is a political analyst. Jayadhar Gupta, member, Right to Breathe. And Dr. Sanjeev Baga is also on the panel. Needs no introduction. Chairperson, Nephron. Good evening to all of you. Happy Choti Diwali, first of all. Sanjeev Kaushik, before I come to you, let me, get in the doctor's word. Dr. Bagai, this is a norm every year. Nothing happens. We keep doing discussions, debates. Finally, the wheels of the system move only after the rap from the Supreme Court.
Good evening, Pranesh. Good evening, everyone. I think this is a catastrophic man-made disaster. Let's not hide behind anyone's political protection. This is a failure of administration of the highest order. There is an old saying which is called as proper planning prevents poor performance, 5 Ps. But here the 5 Ps for them, as far as the Delhi and the Punjab government is, the 5 Ps are parali, and more parali. They say the farm fires have decreased. It's not the number of farm fires. We want to know what is the extent of acreage, how many thousands of acres of farms are burning. Someone may say, I baked 5 cakes, and someone may say 10 cakes. The fact is, those cakes may be just mere muffins. The size of the disaster needs to be measured in the quantum of acreage, not in the number which is being statistically put out. I just will take just 60 seconds more. I want everyone to understand that everyone talks about the much hyped PM 2.5. The most damaging thing apart from PM 2.5 are the toxic gases, which include NOx, SOx, methane, benzene, and various other volatile compounds. There is a recent study, Pranesh, which has shown 28% increase in breast cancer with few months of exposure to these toxic fumes. A 40% increase overall in human cancers. Are we being fair? The answer is no. Well, but alas, if you elect such incompetent people into power in Delhi and Punjab, this is exactly what we are going to get. We are sick and tired of hearing these lame excuses. We are sick and tired of putting a blame game. We want results. If these people can't give results, they have no moral, ethical, or political right to occupy the chair. Over to you.
संजीव कौशिक, ये हर साल लोगों को क्यों झेलना पड़ता है सर? आम आदमी की जिंदगी की कोई कीमत नहीं है?
देखिए, तमाम सर्वेक्षण बता रहे हैं कि वायु की गुणवत्ता में सुधार होने के बावजूद वायु प्रदूषण से जो समस्याएं पैदा हो रही है, चाहे वो महिलाओं को हो, वृद्धों को हो या बच्चों को हो, उससे इनकार नहीं किया जा सकता। लेकिन क्या ये एक गवर्नमेंट या दिल्ली जैसी छोटी सी सरकार जो छोटे से अधिकार के साथ अपना काम कर रही है, उसके बूते की बात है? मैं सिर्फ ये कह रहा हूँ कि दिल्ली सरकार के ऊपर यदि ये आरोप प्रत्यारोप की बात चलती है और उनसे कहा जाता है कि आप कंट्रोल नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तो क्या देश के प्रधानमंत्री बाहर रहते हैं, देश के गृह मंत्री बाहर रहते हैं या पर्यावरण मंत्री बाहर रहते हैं? वो सारे लोग दिल्ली में ही रहते हैं। तो क्या दिल्ली की जनता के प्रति उनकी जिम्मेवारी नहीं है? और जब दिल्ली से हम निकलते हैं तो सीधे पंजाब चले जाते हैं, फिर रास्ते में हरियाणा आता है, फिर गुड़गांव आता है, फिर नोएडा आता है, उत्तर प्रदेश, वो तमाम या राजस्थान आता है। क्यों नहीं इसके बारे में हम बात करते हैं? केवल
कुछ आता है बीच में, आपने बीच में देखिए, आपने इतनी लंबी यात्रा तय की, पंजाब नहीं गए, पंजाब तक नहीं पहुंच पाए। पंजाब आता है और पंजाब में सरकार किसकी आती है? आम आदमी पार्टी की। और वहां पे अगर आप लेटेस्ट रिपोर्ट देखें, पिछले कुछ महीने में संजीव जी पिछले कुछ महीने में 14,000 फार्म फायर्स इंसिडेंट हुए हैं। इसीलिए बीजेपी कह रही है कि आपकी सरकार है दोनों जगह। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी आपको फटकार लगाई कि दोनों स्टेट में एक ही सरकार है। लेकिन क्या हो रहा है? चारू प्रज्ञा।
Pranesh, see, the problem of the Aam Aadmi Party, and I'm going to put in very simple words here, is that they don't want to hit out at the source of this pollution, which is plaguing us. So whether you talk of Noida today or Ghaziabad or, Gurgaon or any other part in the NCR region, understand the source of this pollution is 80% from the state of Punjab. Today saying Delhi में हमारी छोटी सी सरकार है, please, आप हमको पागल मत समझिए और पागल मत बनाइए. We've had enough of that. You have to make sure that farm fires in Punjab are controlled and controlled properly. Where are the 1,700 crores which were given to the government of Punjab to stop exactly this? Parali burning is on the rise. You give us fake data, false data. All we have to do is look at satellite imagery of the number of fires in the state of Punjab. यहाँ पर बैठकर इनका आर्ग्यूमेंट लेकिन यहाँ तो पोल्यूशन गुड़गांव में भी है, हरियाणा में तो कोई और सरकार है. भाई, लुक एट द नंबर ऑफ केसेस इन हरियाणा. It is 5% of the farm fires which are originating in the state of Haryana. You are not targeting the problem, which is the state of Punjab. Now, while Aam Aadmi Party had a government only in Delhi, they said Punjab को अपना काम सुधारना पड़ेगा. भाई आपकी सरकार आज पंजाब में आ गई है. You suddenly just cancelled out Punjab from all your conversations. It's shameful. Even right now on your show, Pranesh, the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson is speaking as if Punjab does not exist on the map at all when it comes to pollution in Delhi. You are the source of pollution which is plaguing not just Punjab, but also Haryana, also Delhi, also Uttar Pradesh. Take the onus and fix it. Supreme Court has said that all your measures are merely cosmetic. Let me finish. All your measures are merely cosmetic. You, instead of helping the people of Delhi, have heaped problem upon problem on them by saying app-based taxi नहीं चलेगी. अब हम odd even करेंगे. भाई odd even रोकने के लिए भी आपको Supreme Court का intervention लगा था. Instead of helping the people of Delhi, you are making their lives more and more difficult at a festive time. It's Choti Diwali today. Taking a pause to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous Diwali. But this is the government which has blamed Diwali for all its problems.
No, I'm glad you're talking about it, because I'm sure, you know, by evening tomorrow, or maybe by Monday morning, early morning, people will come out, you know, with all kinds of wild theories that look, because of Diwali, people can't breathe. Let me bring in Mr. Jaydhar Gupta. Sanjeev ji, aap answer.
Ganesh, can I take 10 seconds? I just want to also say that या तो अरविंद केजरीवाल जी की किस्मत बहुत अच्छी है, या दिल्ली वालों के ऊपर सच में केवल भगवान जी का हाथ है कि बारिश हो गई. Imagine today I am able to sit outside and breathe in Delhi slightly because it rained. It's only godly intervention and zero credits to Aam Aadmi Party Sarkar. In fact, shame on them.
Sanjeev ji, I will give you a chance to respond, because there are serious charges against the Aam Aadmi Party government, both in Punjab and Delhi. But let me bring in the citizen voice. Mr. Jaydhar Gupta, where are we headed?
Well, let me give you a slight insight into what's coming over the next 48 hours. So, Pragya ji, you mentioned that this is a hand of God and this is a relief. I don't see moisture and precipitation as a relief at this time. Things are going to become hell tomorrow night. And the wind predictors are showing really, really low wind speed starting Monday. I think we are looking at absolutely, I mean, Delhi is going to look like Mogadishu on Monday. It's going to look like a war zone. What I don't understand is, you know, how come nobody in the Delhi government looks at any predictors, looks at any science? Every time they open their mouth, it's like nobody knows anything in this government. They're talking rubbish. How can you not have a comprehension of, you know, what is the problem at hand after being in power here for 8 years? For 5 years, you kept on saying, okay, the problem is coming from Punjab, and clearly it's not. It's just an episode. The Parali problem is not a 365-day problem. You have a 365-day problem in Delhi. Why are you not fixing the base load, which is coming from vehicular emissions, solid waste management? You elected a mayor. We were really happy. We thought we were going to see some action with waste management in Delhi. Nothing. We are still burning waste. We are still burning biomass. The industrial problem is still a problem. We haven't fixed anything. We cannot have, you know, say hand of God every time. It's not going to happen. This is like, I don't even know what kind of leadership this is. This is not leadership. This is, you guys all need to resign. I'm sorry. I mean, you cannot do this to this city and you cannot do this to this country, because it's all flowing from here with the winds all the way to Kolkata and to Bangladesh. And from Bangladesh, it's turning over the Bay of Bengal and re-entering in Orissa and Chennai. It's 600 million people. About 10% of the global population is in a public health crisis right now.
Which is why the Supreme Court told the Aam Aadmi Party government that, look, we are not interested in policy. That will take time. Take immediate measures. Dr. Baga, you wanted to come in?
Yeah, so, you know, for the politicians who are perhaps on panel from the Aam Aadmi and the common citizens who's viewing this, just let me give you a quick insight so that you understand what devastation this pollution can cause. It causes a loss of white matter and gray matter in the brain. It can precipitate strokes. It can precipitate within 1 hour of exposure, sudden cardiac arrest, myocardial infarctions, hypertension. There is a direct correlation between PM 2.5 and toxic gases with obesity and diabetes. It damages the pregnancies and the unborn fetus. The children who are born with this exposure to the pregnant mother are born with a higher risk of acute leukemias. What's going on? I mean, when I feel even ashamed to call these people leaders. They are not leaders. Let's not fool around. We elect politicians to deliver results. Let's not hide behind any facade at all. We were told that once we come into power in Punjab, we have a magical formula from Pusa Road Institute.
Let's get that response from Mr. Kaushik. Sanjeev ji.
मैं सिर्फ ये कह रहा हूं, हमारी बात को गौर से सुनेंगे। जब तक इस प्रदूषण के जड़ पे प्रहार नहीं करेंगे तब तक प्रदूषण खत्म नहीं होने वाली है। जब आप कोर्ट की बात करते हैं, अदालतों की बात, तो आधी अधूरी बातें क्यों करते हैं? अदालत ने ये भी तो कहा है कि यदि आप वहां पे पंजाब में
सड़क पे बाहर कौन करेगा? What is this? What about?
अरे बोलने दीजिए ना, हम तो किसी के बीच में नहीं बोल रहे थे।
अच्छा, let him respond. Okay. जड़ से इसको हटाएंगे, लेकिन कैसे हटाएंगे? कौन हटाएगा? संजीव जी।
कोर्ट ने ये कहा, स्पष्ट रूप से कहा कि पंजाब में यदि धान की खेती होती है और धान की खेती को यदि खत्म करने की बात होती है या किसानों पे सख्ती करने की बात होती है, उनके ऊपर FIR दर्ज करने की बात होती है,
देखिए आप इसको संजीव जी आप इसको एक अलग ट्विस्ट दे रहे हैं। धान की खेती को खत्म करने की बात नहीं हो रही है। ये धान की, ये देखिए, ये when we talk about clean air and right to breathe, this is not about, this is not against farmers. There's nothing anti-farmer about it. What you have to do is wake up to the problem that Dr. Bagai just listed. It is deadly. In other words, what Dr. Bagai said, that exposure to this toxic air, Sanjeev ji, exposure to this toxic air, अभी आप जहां बाहर बैठे हैं, ये जो प्रदूषण है, ये खतरनाक है, जानलेवा है. We've run out of time, and like I said in the beginning, there have been n number of debates on this, but there is very little change on the ground. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party must at the very least think about the Aam Aadmi it claims to represent. Thank you for joining us on Times.